You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% time, 100% reason to remember the time. Party people in the house, let's go. It's your boy JC. So pass that thing, watch me flex behind my back to the West End. All in your face, what's up? Just feel the bass, drop it, knock it down the room, shake it quick and space the room. Just work that body, make sure you don't wreck your body. Get wild, lose your mind, make this thing in the overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up, this CD gon' burn it up. Come on, y'all, get on the floor, so hey, let's go. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% time, 100% reason to remember the time. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% time, 100% reason to remember the time.
Open up Kanton, your newest Galloping Ghost Arcade expansion. Welcome.
All right, now we're gonna show off all of the games that have been moved into the arcade. Let's start out with Wyvern Wings. Wyvern Wings was originally in the shmup room, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's out here. Crime City. Crime City was in a couple of tournaments at C2E2 and Pinball Expo. This game would be appearing randomly at tournaments, so it's cool to see it out here now. Ladybug, a little screen tear, but they'll fix it. Akari 3, the next game right here. It's kind of shut off. Marquee's on, but the screen's not showing, so it's okay. And now we go from in here to in here. So, going inside here, there is now Desert Assault. The big Contra. Big giant Contra. Cool to that. Vindicator's right here. Badlands here. Ring King. Andrew's gonna love that. Arabian. Funny enough that this game was a Starcade game, so it's good to see this. Really good to see Arabian. On this side, we got Marvel vs. Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Another great game to see. Thief right here. Extermination. Extermination. Buck Rogers. I can't wait to play this on Monday. Haka Mecha Fighter. Unfortunately, a little screen tear again, but they'll fix that. They will fix that. Gate of Doom. Nastar Warrior. Crash. I was horrible at this. I was horrible at Crash. Rock and Rope. Death Braid. Mutant Fighters. 1944. Loop Master is now in here. We got, carefully as you scoot around here, Fire Truck. We have Arbalester right there. Stalker right there. Main Event. Search and Rescue. Wrestle War. Killers. Bloodstorm. See over here if you can kind of see them. Astro Fighter, Escape from the Giant Monsters. If you can kind of escape from the Planet Robot Monsters. Sly Spy, Bloody Wolf right there. Matt Mania was back there. Devastators, Pleiades. Let's go over to this side, a little cut around. And bonked into Fire Truck. All right, we're gonna carefully maneuver around here to the back. Let's see. Saw Galaga 3 over here. Galaga 3 is right there. Cobra Command's over here. Street Fighter EX Plus being played right now. Osman. Tachromancer. Golden Axe, the Duel. Ready to get the marquee of this game. This guy says a marquee, but we'll find out that game name later on. It's gonna probably that track screen. Yeah, that attract screen is going to be a little timey. Well, we got more games over here. So we got Get Going right there. We got one right here. Spy, Special Project Y, a Mock Breaker, Newman Athletics 2, actually. Cool to see that. We got Pro Gear right there. We have Time Soldiers. Boomer Ranger. Crazy Climber 2. This one's really fun. Johnny Nero Action. Johnny Nero Action Hero, excuse me. Superman, this one's cool. It's cool to have a Superman game. Pengo, another good one. King of Fighters. Hopefully they'll get this turned on because I love this game. Haley's Comet, I believe. Future Spy. Bayroute. Capcom vs. SNK. Trojan. Cotton, another favorite of mine.
That's a great game.
I know, Cotton. Cotton's so good. Can't wait to get back on Cotton myself. It's so great.
Are you streaming live?
No, we're just getting this walk around of all the games. Sean, of course, my friend Sean.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Beforehand.
What's that?
Good to see you at Duncan before the opening.
I think it was just a shot in the dark being at Duncan. You know, nobody didn't want to be in the cold.
I think I know this guy. It's like one of a kind. You're the one and only.
Oh, stop. There are people better than me. But anyway, how are you enjoying this so far?
It's awesome. You know, it's bigger than I thought. It was great to have everybody come in when it started. It was a great crowd and just excited. This is the second expansion opening I've been to.
The second one, your second?
Yeah.
The second expansion you have been to so far, you think? Very nice. Favorite game in here you think you found?
So I'm dying to try R360 someday.
I think Hair was on it.
Probably won't be the day, but another day.
We are going to look at the R360, that's for sure. But yeah, definitely the one that I think everybody's going to try to get on that thing.
How about you? Do you have a favorite?
Honestly, there's some things in here I've been a part of past Monday Mysteries. Like I know Ninja Clowns, I was about to point out. Ninja Clowns was hilarious. I know the second boss I've gotten to in it is pretty funny. It's just nothing but a giant chicken. A giant rooster or a chicken, I believe. But definitely one of my favorite beat 'em up games. Skull Fang was a very memorable Monday Mystery, so that one as well. There's still some coverage, but definitely I'm going to get to it as I go along. But yeah,
You gotta try this one too.
it's very hilarious. Very complicated on the second level, but first level it's like cakewalk. But yeah, it's a great game. It's a great game.
I was just at the circus last week, so I gotta try this.
Yeah, honestly, it's a hilarious game. But yeah, we're just going to continue walking around, Sean. But thank you so much. Good to see you, Sean, everybody. All right, we're going to keep going over here. There's Bullet. We got a game over here. I think this one's missing a marquee. We'll check it out in a minute. Alligator Hunt. Pop Flamer. Pop Flamer was one of my other favorites. I forgot about this game. Final Blow over here. Bionic Commando over here. Gladiator over here to this corner. Double Dribble. Blade Master. Ninja. This is another great game. This is a favorite shmup that me and a good friend of mine always go head-to-head on. Glad that that's back. Strikers 1943. B-Rap Boys. Zybots. Sky Cursor. Biomechanical? I think I said that right. Gun Force. This was in a T20 tournament a long time ago at the arcade, so I'm glad that it's now back. Galaga 88, a pure favorite of mine. Love this game. Love this game a lot. Asterix, Lock Air Bottle. Judge Dredd with guns. This is very cool. Because the funny thing about this is that there's a Judge Dredd cabinet on the floor without guns. So this is very cool to see this. Tecmo Night. Another Guardians of the Hood cabinet. Blueprint. Another Monday Mystery favorite. Joe and Mack Returns. This game was hilarious. Can't wait to have this on King's Carnivalcade. It's going to be great. Prehistoric Isle over here. And Liquid Kids right here. Now, there is one more thing. We need to go back. Well, actually, after we show this room, there's one more thing we need to get. See, Jose's in here. Yeah, I know, right? This gigantic monster is the R360. This thing is huge. Now, it's not turned on right now, but it will be on certain days and occasions. This thing is incredibly huge. It moves around, it shakes, it rotating, rotary light and everything. This thing's a monster. Jose, you've got a history with this thing, right?
Well, not really.
No. Have you been on this thing?
Not that I know of, but I've seen videos of it, and it looks crazy.
I know people are going to be excited to get in this thing really, really soon. I know it's just sitting in here. It's the most giant, probably the most biggest game they've got in the building. One of the biggest.
I'm gonna tell you this: if they had it turned on and if it was ready, I would have thrown up after I got on it because I just had a big breakfast.
Oh, God, yeah, you don't want to be. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be on it when you had a good meal. That's definitely for sure. But yeah, hopefully we'll see the R360 in action one day at this arcade. Right now, it's just good that they got in a safe space to conceive it right now, and that's good. Over here, we've got, I believe this is, I'm looking for the marquee for it.
Galaxy Force 2.
This is Galaxy Force 2? Okay. And this one's off as well.
This one's off, but this one's also, this one also moves.
Yes, this one moves. Yeah, it was usually the one in the arcade where, if I'm not mistaken, it would be the one where kids would be climbing on it, like, what is it? Zero and all that stuff. So definitely got that one. Over here, we have Thunderblade. It's a little tiny one. Thunderblade is a little tiny one. It's got some paperwork on it, so we're not going to touch that. And then I think what's really funny behind Jose over here is that Enduro Racer, well, I guess like what's left of it is sitting in here. Well, I think there was a steering wheel right there, but I think they need to get that fixed. So hopefully they'll get it fixed as time goes on. Well, here's the man himself in charge of all of this hard work. Doc, congratulations on another expansion. You did it again. 90, how many games again? 93?
93 games in this expansion.
Incredible. Like, honestly, I've already walked around. I'm going to show the viewers at home what games are in here as well. A couple of favorites of mine you brought back, so I'm very excited to play them again. So this has been a 4-year journey now. Almost
About that, maybe a little bit over. I think the people that owned the Kanton restaurant, which was such an amazing fixture within Brookfield, they retired back, I believe it was 2019.
2019?
And we had talked with Steve Campbell, who had since passed away, got in this space, and it was just needed so much work. And it's been the longest expansion to date.
It's insane now. Like, you see all these games now. Like, some of the games, former Monday Mysteries, the fire truck was in here. You got the Contra Evolution is now over there. All the R360. It's just incredible now to see all these games out here and everybody to play, and, you know, more people can come out and come enjoy this space. The same reason that I come out to enjoy it for Monday Mystery all the time. But now there's just more. It's just more and more and more. And now you said the whole building's full.
It is. We've been doing a lot of rearranging. It's been difficult adding Monday Mystery games, and games have been filtering back in here for a long time, for probably, I guess, 93 weeks. So almost 2 years, games have been occupying this space. And it's hard. It feels so much better to have everything accessible. Like before, if something wasn't on accessible, we'd try to bring it in. This is the way it needs to be. 979 games. It's everything. It's everything.
Honestly,
the largest arcade in the world.
Hands down. And you know, now all the questions are coming in. You were on Twitch today, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you saw that stream chat, everybody's probably either asking or wondering what's going to happen now that this is now officially the whole bottom floor Monday Mystery, all of that. They're all wondering now.
We have as big of a challenge as this was getting this open.
Oh, sorry. You're good.
The real challenges start now, because there's not really any space left. We're 21 games away from game 1000.
1,000.
And then I think it's 19 more games after that to get to our 15-year anniversary of Monday Mystery, or our 10-year anniversary. 10-year anniversary of Monday Mystery. So those are two huge milestones we want to hit. But this second, I don't have a spot to land another game in.
Oh man.
So as of Monday, we have a problem, and we're creative. Again, I get to work with some amazing people who have made it work for 15 years. So some of them even longer. Jeremiah's been here for 19 years.
Like, you've got this team of people that, you know, continue to make this place the magic that it is now. And, you know, like, even if I'm excited for this expansion, but like, as you said, now it's like, where do you guys go?
It is concerning. I won't sugarcoat it. I don't know where 30, close to 40 more games are going to go. And then again, we got about 215 games in the vaults.
In the vaults.
What do we do? Nobody wants to stop Monday Mystery, but we can't keep the number going up and not have a place for the games. So I don't know. We're going to have to make some very difficult decisions, and we've been talking about it already. We've been talking about it for weeks. We had hoped that we would have a few spaces left within this expansion, and we literally did not. We've done a pretty pretty big rearrange of the arcade floor.
I did kind of notice that. Yeah, there was some. I saw like over here, like there was some games. I believe like Kangaroo was. I think I saw Kangaroo was moved. Bank Panic was moved.
Some new aisles have been created. A lot of stuff has been rotated and optimized for space. And it's given us a few extra spaces that gets what we have on the floor.
Right.
But Monday's coming.
Monday's.
And
Saturday today. It's 2 days away.
Not only we've been so busy getting everything running here, I haven't even started the Monday game yet.
Oh.
So it is going to be the scramble, and then after that, going on to C2E2.
Yeah, I was going to mention. Yeah, C2E2 is the next weekend. I'll be there, and you guys got the tournament and the hardware on the line.
Tournament. There's going to be supposed to be another game reveal there.
Oh,
we're already thinking about the next T20. We're already thinking about. There's never a dull moment on top of everything going on with Dark Presence and Galloping Ghost Kaiju Kobo and
Dark Presence.
It's a lot going on. So there's never a dull moment here. And again, I cannot say it enough. I'm so grateful to work with the people I get to work with on getting to do all this stuff that we get to do, and it's an amazing group of people to work with.
Again, as I've seen many independent business owners that own different things like restaurants and all that, as you as a business owner to have so much electricity, screens, marquees, pieces of history that not many other people get to see at any other arcade is like insane. So definitely exciting to now have pretty much the entire first floor filled with games now.
The main floor being filled, like the next step is going up, and that's what it's gonna have to be. It's a massive undertaking. It's talking with the contractors. We're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars to get this expansion done.
Oh my goodness.
And it's not a quick process. So it's the ultimate goal. Like, we're gonna put a second and third floor on this place. We're still hammering out that strategy, but it'll happen.
This place has such a story. So again, this is literally like another chapter to its story. So Kanton, it's beautiful. It's incredible. I'm going to play some games here, show some folks at home all the games that you put down on the floor. Looking forward to Monday, of course.
Awesome,
I know it's going to be a wild ride, but
thank you so much for all the energy and the hype that you bring to this place. Thank you to Mini Beach, too, for everything that you do. So you guys are both really pillars of the community, and we really appreciate you, man.
Of course. We appreciate you, Doc. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Doc Mack, the owner of the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Thank you again, Doc, for that. Jimbo, Kanton is open. What are your thoughts on it, man?
Amazing.
Do you have a game in there?
My family, they put a lot of games that were on the floor. They put in Buck again. I had the house high there. There's some games that were record games on, like so many I remember. But it is good. It's like I thought when Doc was like, he took it like from a Pink Floyd album, like the Wall. I mean, my God.
Right.
But I think it's getting crowded here. But I'll still there for the interview. But it is amazing. My family contributed a lot of money for this expansion.
They contributed a lot of money, didn't they?
Yes.
Wow.
And it is worth it.
There's a lot of. I'm very sure your family, as well as many other people, have contributed for this thing. So the fact that it's here, what game do you think you're going to work on? Are you going to come here on Monday and work on anything?
I'll come here on Monday.
What do you think the first game you're going to work on, or can we not know?
I don't know. I have my score on late.
I know you worked on Digger, right?
Yeah, I broke 14K. I will say this, Monday I was maybe lucky I got a good score. But then Wednesday I thought I could beat Jim's score, but 14,000 is good enough.
14,000 is good enough? Well, anyway, Jimbo, I know it's a little crowded here. It is Saturday, so we got a couple more interviews to get through. But Jimbo, I just want to say thank you for doing this quick interview. Okay, getting your word on Kanton. We're going to get a word from Doc at a certain point. We're going to try to get it. But let's get some of the regulars that come here every Monday. I know there's still some more we got to do. But yeah, Jimbo, we're looking forward to seeing you tear it up in the expansion on Monday.
Yeah. Oh, if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, don't forget that Slice of Life Facebook page.
Yes.
You know what it is.
Well, I know where it is. We'll find it. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's Jimbo Slice, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We're going to find some more friends and see what they think about Kanton expansion really quick. Thank you, Jimbo. I'm here with Jose. Jose, what in the world. So we have gotten to Kanton by God.
That is amazing.
It is incredible, isn't it? 93 games Doc told us. 93 games at most. What do you think, man? Do you think it opens up a new chapter in this arcade?
Definitely. And I definitely heard Doc said that this is just the beginning.
It is just the
They're
beginning.
going to aim for the second and third floor.
It's going to be insane of a story to see where they go with all that. So I'm looking forward to it too. But yeah, no, and a favorite game in there?
1944 is all I know.
You had a score on it, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely third place, but currently Eric Pearl is the top champion on that.
Yes, he is top. But well, now it's on the floor. You can get back to work on it. Just like how I mentioned, Valkyrie no Densetsu is back on the floor. I can work on that. Very, very exciting that.
Also, your favorite is in there, Fire Truck.
Yeah, I know, Fire Truck, the all-time favorite, the one that'll never, ever last in my life.
Well, you definitely need practice.
I'll definitely practice it now that it's on the floor. That's for sure. I want to do rest.
Although I do want to try out a couple games on there. Pro Gear, but that's currently off for a while. Galaga 88, which is also a fan favorite, but the joystick's busted. But
The stick's
hey,
busted.
It needs some work. And of course, the big elephant in the room that's hidden all the way in the corner.
R360.
The R360, which is currently off for a while, but Doc said he might work on it in the near future, which is not far off.
He'll get that bad boy turned on. That's for sure. We just don't know when.
Oh yeah, that's simple. You just have to slip in $50K for that.
Like clearly,
by Charlie.
and Miss the Morning Stars can clearly get the R360 working. They can. She could do her magic trick or two. Anyway, with that said, you're looking forward to R360. I know I'm looking forward to some other stuff as well. They moved some more games. And now as they're going around the building, so like we came over here, you see Treasure Diver and Portman and Super Zaxxon are back there now. So it's insane how when you go through the arcade now that there's even more games being moved.
Yeah, Firefox being one of them, and Wrestle War.
Wrestle War was back there. A lot of wrestling games. Did you notice that?
Yeah, a lot of games that were originally from the original expansion have been moved elsewhere.
They're pretty much all in there now, so it's insane. So, as I said, Jose, hopefully the story will continue with this building, and we'll see more surprises as time goes on.
Yeah,
I know,
especially with the pinball and the video game console section. I really want to see the console sections, as I saw in the previous video when they originally opened up the GGA.
Again, we'll see what happens as time goes on. I know we're on the next chapter, which is the second floor. So,
although this might be, since this might be related to the Detroit trip that I'm going in next month,
yes,
I would love to see them try to bring Project Diva Hatsune Miku to the arcade for someday.
There's a possible chance. They got those Half-Life and those Left 4 Dead games sitting in here, but you never know. You honestly never know.
Yeah, you honestly never know.
They've put back so many past Monday Mystery games in there now that it's like they've opened up the door for more opportunities. So definitely going to be exciting to see how they work.
Yeah, a little Miguel Expo draw promotion cameo, I guess you could say.
We'll see what happens in the coming months. But anyway, with that said, Jose, thank you very much for your time. Jose, of course, another regular here at the good old Galloping Ghost Arcade, as always. Thank you very much for your time, Jose. With that said, hope you also enjoy the expansion as much as I am. I know I'm going to go play some games in there, but we got still some more work to do. So stay tuned, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, being joined by the two-time Bloody Wars champion, Norbert Vale. Norbert, you just made it by the skin of the teeth to see all this stuff go on. Well, how do you feel about it, man? What do you think? Was it worth the 4-year?
Oh, I believe so, yes. I want to say congrats to Doc for having this expansion to open up finally.
Right.
After all the talk for like what, months and months and months.
It seemed like so long too, doesn't it?
It has.
4
It really
years.
has.
4 long years.
It's been 4 years, man.
It has been 4 long years. They've been working on this since 2019, 2020, so it's been a long ride. So, so what do you think? 93 games. Any favorites in here you think you saw yet?
Well, I see quite a couple. I mean, Street Fighter EX is back.
Street Fighter DX.
Street Fighter EX. It Hurts is back.
I'm looking forward to seeing that game too.
Oh,
And it hurts.
it's fun. It's fun. If you play like I said, if you play the PlayStation version, you can play characters from Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh. Again, I'm looking forward to trying that later on myself. Any other games you saw in here? That's a very tight space. So, anything else you think you saw?
I mean, I saw Main Event. I saw Marvel vs. Street Fighter, Mania. There's quite a few bangers in here. I'll tell you that right now.
There is a lot to take in. I know. Come Monday, whoever's here on Monday for sure is gonna be working. There's gonna be so much for to work on. So it's gonna be insanely ridiculous.
You know what? And that raises another question.
Yeah.
If this expansion's here, what are they gonna do with the Monday Mystery? Are they gonna like block this whole area off?
That's honestly the biggest question that they're trying to figure out right now. Like, it's insane how they're trying to legit figure out how they're going to work a Monday Mystery with this now big wall here.
Right.
So it's definitely going to be a time crunch to try and figure that out. That's for sure. You can go on ahead. We'll let them go through. Anyway, it doesn't matter in my suit. Anyway, yeah. So just those few games. Any other favorites? No, nothing you saw just yet.
I mean, I'm still looking around. I see a couple of other games that kind of caught my eye.
Yeah.
That I would like to try out. I saw quite a few other games returning after being off the floor for so long.
There's been a few. I know there's. We're gonna do a little walk around after your interview and show the folks at home what got added on that I'm a fan of right now.
Yeah.
But definitely gonna be looking forward to that's for sure. Wait till Ken goes by. Anyway, other than that, yes, thank you, Norbert. It's so tricky when you have so little space.
I know.
Anyway,
it is what it is.
But anyway, thank you, Norbert, for your time. Enjoy it.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Of course, we're gonna hear from some more folks. We're trying to get a word in with Doc before we go.
Yeah, make sure you bring up the whole Monday Mystery situation. See what he thinks.
I know. We'll definitely get to it. We're actually gonna get to him in just maybe a few moments. But anyway, thank you, Norbert, as always, and continue to kick butt on
Thank
Bloody
you.
Wars.
Thank you.
Looking forward to more action. And yeah, thank you.
And you're also going to be looking at the 3-time Bloody Wars champion come June.
Hopefully we'll see it. Thank you, Norbert, again, and all that. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the man in charge of the fur meets at Galloping Ghost Arcade. Kevin, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How about you, King?
I'm doing quite well. I know you've got a big plate in front of you tonight. Did you think that this would open up before your next meetup?
I'm going to be real. I did not. Well, I did have look, this is a fun fact. I did have a conversation with Doc. I usually catch up with him and stuff. And I told him, it would be funny if you guys just happen to open on my meet. That'd be really crazy.
Right.
I think I accidentally manifested it or something. I don't know.
Maybe it might have manifested. It could have been a shot in the dark. Maybe. Maybe. It could have been a possible shot in the dark. Yeah. But nonetheless, you got to walk around. What do you think? What do you think so far?
I think this is amazing. I think y'all should be here right now.
Right.
If you plan to eat though in a Chinese place, they're definitely not open.
They're not open.
They're not open.
I don't think they're open.
They're not
anymore.
open. If you were here in 2018, the last time, yes, but no.
Not anymore,
Not
unfortunately.
anymore.
Yeah, no, Kevin is somebody who has had the fur meets here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade for probably how many years now?
Since 2018.
Since 2018. And the Kanton's been worked on. We were just interviewed Doc since long before then, 2018. So it's insane now that something that you've had going on here for a while, now this opens up and it's the same thing, same story, long 4 years of fur meets, and now you guys have something to look forward to tonight. I know you host a tournament for the fur meets, so does this affect tonight's tournament for the fur meets? Do you think there's going to be a change of the game since there's some games now? No spoilers if you don't want to.
Oh yeah, no spoilers. I mean, today, if we want to know what the tournament game is, we're doing Super Puzzle Fighter.
Ooh.
Winning prize, double day pass. I recommend it. Use it to our next fur meet, by the way. Makes more sense. You don't have to pay $25 at the door, But in here, the games I saw, woo!
It's going to give you some options for the next fur meets. That's for guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. And then the fact that I saw the R360. Oh, man. Everybody's going to go ape shit for that.
Are you going to get anybody up in that bad boy? You going to get anybody in the R360?
Probably. I know some furries in the community love to fly. We have some pilots out there. So I'm pretty sure they're going to go crazy for that.
Oh, they're going to love that R360. I don't know what the strategy is for the 360, how do people ride it all line or whatever. I don't know how that's going to work. But I know people are going to be looking forward to getting in that thing, so it's very, very exciting. Again, like I said, Kevin, you're going to have whoever's coming here to your meets tonight, they're going to look at some of them who they're gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, oh wait, what? I thought this was closed off. Like, what's going on here? There's some of them are gonna see that and be so confused.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, huh?
Like, what happened? Where'd this come from?
Yeah.
They're gonna be so confused. Other than that, I think you'll have a blast tonight with looking at all this.
It is gonna be a blast.
And I'm very, very excited for you. So
Thank you.
hopefully you'll have a great Fur Meets tonight. Again, Kevin, thank you. You've been around just as long as this expansion has been worked on. So definitely, you guys are gonna have a blast tonight. So hopefully you'll have a good time with the Fur Meets in the tournament.
No, we will. Like, I'm already excited. We already have somebody here from our Fur Meet here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're expecting a big turnout. I feel like it's going to be a big turnout.
I'm looking forward to it. Kevin, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight. Let's get it for Kevin, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin, thank you, and we wish you nothing but good luck on your tournament at the Fur Meets tonight, and as well as future Fur Meets for the Kanton. Hopefully they'll get to see some games and pick some favorites.
Oh, yeah. There's already, like,
too much.
It's a lot. It's so good.
There's so much to look forward to. But yes, thank you, Kevin. Love you up for Kevin, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. So really quick in the back here, this is where they've used to be like a little like workroom, at least starting from where Batman is right here. They pretty much knocked off an entire little workroom, so it's really cool. Added some more games on this side. So you got Batman was moved over here in the Hunt, an official, I think this is a original dedicated in the Hunt now, if I'm not mistaken. So it's very nice to see that. You got Guerrilla War, Twisty Stick. One of my other favorites, Tenshi no Kurutsu Teki no Tatakai. I don't know. I don't know if I got that right, but Warriors of Fate. Warriors of Fate, if I got it right. Turtles. Never played Turtles before, but this is a very nice game as well. Another Stern. Tank Battalion. I was here for this Monday mystery game. Really cool. And next to it is Tank Force. Tank Force, of course, the equivalent to that game. Cool to see that. Steel Force over here. Twinbee. Atomic Robo Kid in the back. Vigilante that they just upgraded to a Data East cabinet, so that's nice to see that. Another favorite of mine, as many of you know, the Valkyrie no Densetsu game. Unfortunately, it is shut off at this moment, just to a slight screen tear, but they're going to get it fixed, hopefully. Silkworm. Holy Rula, another great game. I do want to check one thing really quick. Give me 1 second. There's a setting they need to put on here they have to fix. I don't know if it's on here yet. Nah, it's still the same way. So you see how it's a lot of magic and a lot of lives. It's supposed to be maybe 3 lives, but, you know, one day. Here, Dragon Ball Z, Super Dragon Ball Z. This is awesome. Love this. This was unveiled about, I think, 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. The passing of, yes. May he rest in peace. But I'm glad they got this still on the floor. Bioship Paladin. Original dedicated Vapor Trail. This game's fun. Battle Back Raid. Battle Back Raid over here. So pretty much using your imagination. Oh, yeah, I said Atomic Robo Kid. Using your imagination, you look over here. This is pretty much where that cutoff kind of was. I think it was like maybe just here. 2 more feet? By the pit? Or by Firefox? No? Time Pilot? So I think where Time Pilot was is where the cutoff was of where these games cut off. So where the room is. So it's pretty cool to be standing right here where it is. By the way, you got the pit. Here's the pit. Very fun game. Very tricky. Firefox game 900. This was Monday Mystery game 900 a while back. So it's good to see that game on the floor now. Back in full force. And of course, you got Time Pilot over here. Then over here, it's the New Zealand story. Another great game. Hyper Sports, the equivalent to Track and Field, I believe. I think it's, do we say it's a sequel? Yeah. Sequel to that. We got Aero Roboto, another T20 game from last year, I believe. Hard game. And Jailbreak. Jailbreak's a little complicated, but, you know, people will still play it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go into some light because it's a little dark in here. And I'm going to wrap things up by Twinbee really quick. Congratulations to Galloping Ghost Arcade on opening up another part of this area. They opened up this area, and then you guys got to see the Kanton in the back. So crazy now that they're almost at 1,000 games in this building alone. So it's insane. They've got history, and they, as Doc said, guys, Monday's going to be a tale to tell. So as I said, hopefully the story will continue with this arcade, and hopefully Doc has something amazing for everybody. With that said, that's it for this video. Thank you guys all for watching. Stay tuned for the shot I got of Doc getting the wall down in the ceremony. Other than that, I'm the King Cam Black Man. Thank you guys all for joining me. Thank you to everybody who did the interviews. Thank you to Doc for his interview. Yeah, honestly, this arcade grows and it has a story, and the story will continue. With that said, I'm the King Cam Black Man, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.
We started this expansion in 2019. It went into its inception phase. The business that was there was the Kanton restaurant, which ran for many, many years. They had closed up, they retired, they moved away, and Steve Campbell offered us the space to continue to expand the arcade, giving us the entire strip of 5 buildings. And this was easily our most challenging expansion, not our largest, but easily our most difficult. This building needed a lot of work. We spent a lot of time doing brickwork on it. Got to give a huge thanks to everybody over at the village of Brookfield and all the inspectors and everybody who worked with us to get this ready and done right. And it was a lot of back and forth. It needed a lot of work. We had to reinforce the floors. We had to do a lot of electrical work. We had to update the bathrooms. We had so much to do. It literally took us 5 years. Not that we're known for our speed on completing projects by any means, but this was one that we were working on for quite a bit. Have to also give a huge thanks to our contractors, Casey at Loop Construction and Mark, absolutely at MLG. They're amazing, best people to work with, and with all of these expansions we do, we got to give credit to those guys because all the building that takes place, that's all on them, and we appreciate all their work so much, and they're always here making sure everything is right. I got to give a huge thanks to the guys I get to work with on a daily basis. Waffles and Brandon, GJ Jeremiah, Phil Pops, Shady, Nick, the entire arcade staff. We got Rich, David, Josh, Ray, Gene, and Matt Fowler. All absolutely amazing. There's so much that goes into making this place work that it's hard to keep track of everybody, but everybody's constantly working, making this all continue to grow, including Jim at Reproductions and Joe down at the garage. Everybody, Yuki out in Japan, everybody's working to make this continue to grow and get bigger and better. So thank you to all you guys for all you do. Make sure if you see any of the members of Galloping Ghost that you're thanking them, because literally this is the furthest thing in the world from a one-man show. This is very much the team that makes this all work. Also, I have to give a huge thanks to, there's been so many industry people that have come out here and put in so much time and effort and get to meet with all their fans and watch us all continue to grow. Watch the creations that they made 30, 40 years ago, still enjoyed by so many amazing people that come out here. And it's so satisfying as a game designer and producer that to see them still have their games beloved after decades and decades, and it's perpetuated to see those games enjoyed year after year by the next generation that keeps coming and coming, and it has to have been perpetuated where it's never going to stop. So once a great game is going to always be a great game, and I see industry people here. We've got Brian Cole, one of the legends of the industry, Brian Cole, here today. So thank you. There's so many amazing people that come out to this arcade. And that's really the biggest thing. The most special thing that we've been able to build here has been the community. I've lived in Brookfield my entire life, and when we were opening up, there was no place more that I wanted to have this arcade open up at was in Brookfield. It's an amazing town. The people are amazing. You could not ask for a better place to be in. And we've had offers literally from all over the world to sell the arcade and move it out to different states and out of the country. And right here's where we want to be, right here in Brookfield, Illinois. So we appreciate the town of Brookfield so much for all that they have done. And I guess, you know, we've got everybody that comes here has at least one thing in common, and that is video games. And it's such an amazing thing to see people brought together. Families been brought even closer, have things to do 7 days a week, year round, and it's such an amazing thing. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate coming down here and seeing everybody happy. You never see somebody here having a bad time, which is an absolutely amazing thing in such trying times. So it's from the outside, people looking in, they just think it's an arcade, but it is literally so much more. There's so many different people that come here, and it has really turned into such an amazing community for everybody. And I can't tell you how, for me, I'm not working a day in my life. I come here and I just get to have fun, watch people have fun, watch people do amazing things, and we're continuously able, the last 14 plus years, to keep growing and building and adding more to it. With this expansion, there's 979 games on the arcade floor. We are without a doubt the largest arcade in the world. We have our struggles are just coming up though, because we need to keep growing. We've got over 215 games in the vaults still to give to everybody, but we're pretty much out of space. We've found every little place that we can Tetris an arcade cabinet in. So it is going to be a tough moving forward. We got to get to game 1000. We got to get to the 10-year anniversary of the Monday Mystery Game. But those are all things for, it's Saturday? Plenty of time to worry about that, as Monday is still days away. But for now, I think it is time that we open this expansion, your newest area, within the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and the largest arcade in the world continues to get larger. And again, one last time, I appreciate everybody I get to work with. I appreciate everybody that comes out here and enjoys this place so much. So thank you all so much for that. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. Without any further ado, I would like to open up Kanton, your newest Galloping Ghost Arcade expansion. Welcome. Let's get this stanchion out of the way. Everybody can go on in. Jose, cross the line first. Jose, welcome, man. Barsum. One and oh. Man count.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Après-vous.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, Doc.
Thank you, man.
Thank
you
you.
so much for being here. Wombo.
Slide's been here.
Jimbo Slice.
My thanks to you.
Sailing. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. What's up? Thank you so much for coming out. King.
Of course, I make doing this is for the world.
Thank you, man. What is up, man? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
I came with Brian. It's great.
I know. Thank you.
Doc, congrats.
Norbert, thank you, man. Congrats. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very nice meeting you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So cool. Thank you. Well, thank you. Awesome. Keep it going. Absolutely. Thank you for coming out.
No, honestly, I wanted to just like the access bridges, but all you can spend.
All right, everybody. If you're not here, you're missing out. We're gonna wrap this stream up. I gotta give a huge thanks to all of our guys who are putting in crazy hours. I gotta give a huge thanks to Master Tech, Doug Fox, he's got some work to do. We're gonna be busy putting all these games together and getting everything running 100%. There's a lot to do, and Monday's coming, so it's never a dull moment around here. Again, thanks to the guys, Brandon and Tom and Jeremiah for everything that they do. Could not do this without you guys. Huge thanks to Beanie for putting up with all the nonsense of the day-to-day and the long hours and the 0 days off. So we're gonna keep going. Now we gotta go up. I think, are we starting that today?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right after the stream.
Right after the stream, we got things to do. So until next time, thanks everybody. This is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.
See you on Monday.